Hi there, thank you again for joining me, and I hope you're having a lovely time. So, recently, there have been so many calls for Harry and Meghan to be returned into the royal fold to help Prince William, King Charles, and the others. But of course, we all know that is not going to happen. But guess what? Some royalists are literally losing their minds at the thought of Harry and Meghan ever coming back to the UK, and they are now screaming and saying that they should be removed from the line of succession. But before I even go into that, let me take you through an article that has been written by the Daily Mail, literally saying how they desperately want Prince Harry and Meghan to come back and help out Prince William. So this article was written by someone called Sharon Hunt, and she says why Harry and Meghan's return suddenly looks inevitable. As much as he might hate to admit it, William needs him. William needs him now. So this piece basically talks about Harry and Meghan's visit to Jordan and how so much positive things came out of that visit, and how with everything that is happening in the royal family, the Sussexes could be a positive addition. Look how desperate these people are now. You won't actually believe they are the same people who are screaming and shouting and jumping up and down when the Sussexes left the UK. And now they are the same ones who are saying the Sussexes need to help out Prince William. William needs them even though he doesn't want to admit it. Well, William can help himself because this man is the main reason why Harry and Meghan are even out of the UK. So this isn't the only piece that has actually been written concerning the Sussexes coming back to the UK and helping out Prince William. There have been multiple articles for the past, like, is it 2 weeks? Yeah, especially these 2 weeks ever since Harry and Meghan came back from Jordan. And now the royalists are literally screaming at the top of their lungs for the Sussexes to be removed from the line of succession. And we all know why. It's because they obviously see how Harry and Meghan are thriving. They see how successful they are. And when they compare that to Prince William and Kate Middleton, they see that there's obviously a very huge difference. And when they compare that to their favorites, that is Prince William and Kate Middleton, they feel jealous. They feel jealous. I think we all saw what happened when Harry and Meghan were in Jordan. William and Kate were trying to run up and down to get some kind of attention, which no one was giving them. Even their own loyal fans, they weren't noticing what the Welsers were doing because they were so busy, focused on Harry and Meghan and the amazing work that Harry and Meghan were doing in Jordan. And now they're like, please, you need to remove them from the line of succession. So this is an article written by the Express, and the title is "This Exact Prince Harry and Meghan Markle Detail Could End the Royal Family." And they're like, there have been further calls to remove Prince Harry from the line of succession, similar to measures being considered for Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Well, you can't even compare these two because Prince Harry has been an amazing man. He is a man of integrity. But Prince Andrew, I don't even want to get there. And they're like, recently, the couple embarked on a trip to Jordan, which many observers believed resembled a royal tour. Well, that wasn't a royal tour. They were invited by the World Health Organization, again, for the millionth time, for the people at the back who don't seem like they are actually listening to everything. So they were like, Harry currently sits in 5th place in line to the throne, behind his brother Prince William and his 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Prince Louis. However, calls for Harry to be removed are growing louder, a view shared by Dan Wootton and YouTuber Taz. So all of these cries are coming from loyal fans of of William and Kate, that is Dan Wootton and according to Taz. Well, I'm sure by now most of you are familiar with these people. And it's just laughable to me because do they think this is actually going to happen? The way I view this entire thing is that these people are literally shaking at the thought of Prince Harry even becoming King of England, which is obviously absurd because I know that is never going to happen. We still have Prince William, then we have Prince George, then we also have Charlotte, and we also have Prince Louis. So what are the chances of Prince Harry even becoming the King of England? Obviously close to none, yet these people are literally shaking, just wanting him to be removed from the line of succession, as if he threatens anything. The way I see it, they are just jealous and they're very much angry because the Sussexes are everything that William and Kate aren't. They are very hardworking. They are very smart. Countries want to associate themselves with the Sussexes and the work that they are doing. But I can't say the same for William and Kate. When was the last time they were even invited in any country? I can't remember. William went to Saudi Arabia because he was sent there by the UK government, not an invitation by that country. But for Harry and Meghan, they've been invited to Nigeria, to Colombia, and recently to Jordan by the World Health Organization. So you can obviously see that the Sussexes are wanted. People want to associate with them. People love them. But I can't say the same for the others. And that is why these William and Kate supporters are really, really mad and angry and jealous at the thought of all of that. And it just makes me laugh. Like, can you focus on actually William and Kate and telling them to maybe work harder or become better individuals instead of ranting on a daily about Harry and Meghan, who are doing better, who are actually doing all they can to help people and even better themselves? But of course not, because 90% of the time when these people meet or even when they are by themselves, they always think about Prince Harry and Meghan and are just literally shaking at the thought of them becoming even better than they are right now. But trust me, they are going to be better. They are going to be more successful. They are going to achieve a lot of things. And yeah, the haters are going to be mad for a very, very long time. And I think what has fueled their rants is because of all this talk about the Sussexes ever coming back to the UK. I think the UK media has obviously been pushing for that a lot. I believe that is something they want because obviously that is something that the UK media want, to see the Sussexes coming back, not only for their papers, but also for the sake of this family. But of course, Harry and Meghan aren't coming back. And these people, that is the royalists, are losing their minds over it. And we've seen someone like even Richard Eden saying how there's this plot to bring back Harry and Meghan. Well, even if there's a plot to bring back the Sussexes, I'm sure the Sussexes aren't part of it. I don't think they want to come back to that cesspool. They don't want to come back to the same place where they were abused, the same place where they were dragged, literally used as William and Kate's scapegoat. That is not an environment that I think they would ever want to come to. So Dan Witten and according to Taz and also someone like Richard Eden need to relax. They need to hydrate and go outside and touch some grass because clearly they are losing it. They are losing it over the thought of Harry and Meghan coming back, which is obviously something we know isn't ever going to happen. The Sussexes have made that very clear multiple times. Prince Harry said in the 60 Minutes interview that he doesn't ever want to come back as a working royal. They are satisfied, very much content with their lives in California. So all these people crying about Harry and Meghan coming back and them wanting the Sussexes to be stripped of their titles or being removed from the line of succession, it just seems like crazy ideas to me. They should leave Harry and Meghan alone because they're peaceful and are doing very well in California. So yeah, I think that is it from me today. What do you all think about these people literally shaking and losing it over the thought of the Sussexes ever coming back and how the UK media have been pushing for that? So I'd love to know what you think, and I'll see you on the next episode. Have a wonderful and amazing time. Goodbye.